All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to TRX live stream. We've got some lovely assistants in the back here that we're going to have. Basically, we don't have participants today, but we're going to do the recording anyway, just in case there are those of you that want to do the workout afterwards. So we're going to keep this fairly simple. We're strength-based today, so we're going to be doing supersets, which is 2 exercises that we alternate between back and forth. Most of those are going to be 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off. With that 10 seconds gives you a chance to switch around, but we're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up. So the warm-up is intended to just get blood in the muscles and get things moving. So you don't have to go super deep. You don't have to go super fast. Just get moving. So we're going to start out with some squats. Again, just for warm-up, so they don't have to be super deep. You can move a little bit faster to try and get some blood pumping through. Even though you're not going very deep, you do want to make sure that you're keeping good form. You're really keeping tight through your glutes and also pushing a little bit out on the outside of your thighs, which will help make sure that you don't pull your knees inward. All right, next warm-up exercise is just going to be very similar in position, but you're going to be going into a row. So you pull in towards your chest, drop back in that plank. So in TRX, no matter what you're doing, you're trying to keep that plank body form. So to turn a little sideways, you can probably see it a little bit better. You want to try not to drop your hips. You also want to try not to pull your hips forward first. Chase your plank. Okay. Great. Let's switch to a T chest stretch with a alternating lunge. So you're taking your straps and you're facing away from your anchor point. You're going to reach out into a T, stretch your chest, and into a lunge to stretch your hip flexors. Alternate back and forth, but you want to be reaching far enough forward that you're getting that stretch across the chest. We are doing some chest stuff today. For those of you on the video, a little bit more of a close-up. Next warm-up exercise to get the core engaged is a rollout. So again, you're facing away, but you're going to start fairly straight stance with your hands a little in front of you. The straps aren't touching your shoulders. You're just going to roll out into a plank, then pull it back in. Roll out, pull in. This is a really nice core exercise for standing that you don't have to get on the floor for. And last but not least, We're gonna do some shoulder wall stretches. So what this is, so put your hands in the cradles with your thumbs on either side. And you get into a point where you can stand, I'm off camera. Where you can stand upright overhead, and you're just pulling your arms down in a 90-degree angle and back up and really squeezing your shoulders. You want to keep tension on the straps because that's what makes you start to feel this in your shoulders. Great, that is it for the warm-up. Okay, so you can take a second to get your straps fully lengthened, which for the TRX ones is pretty simple. You can push both of the cam buckles and just pull. For the other ones, you want your handles at mid-thigh. Yes, I can also Gotcha. Thank you. So 2 exercises. We're going to be alternating between a wide pull and a chest press. Okay? So the wide pull, you can set your end position first. You're facing the strap, your anchor point. Set your end position. You're in the wide. Yippee. And then, as you do the exercise, you drop back till your shoulders and your arms are straight out in front of where your shoulders are. Then you pull back up. Okay. So of course, like most things, you can drop your angle to make it more intense. You can decrease that angle if you've gone a little too aggressive. Okay? So that's the first exercise. The second one, you're going to be facing away from your anchor, which you can watch first, is a chest press, a TRX chest press. So when you get set up, one little tip is, I used to do this all the time, leaving the straps on my shoulders and scraping my arms. If you just pull it up an inch or two, you'll keep the shoulders off of there and you won't get the chafing from that. So you're in your plank, you're going to lower down into a 90-degree angle and push back up, just like you were going to do a chest press on a weight bench. Again, step forward. If you're getting too aggressive with your angle, you can step back if you need to make it a little more intense. Does that make sense? All right. So we're doing 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off between all of those rounds. And you can change them up between rounds. The idea is I'm trying to get about 10 to 12 reps in that time, and the last couple of reps should be difficult. Okay? So let me get my timer set up here. We're going to have 10 seconds to prepare. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. So you'll notice, this is not, you don't have to do this fast. And actually, I like to kind of slow some of these down because I feel like I get a better burn in the back of my shoulders. Another thing you can do with this is you can actually put a foot down. And one thing that keeps you from doing is using momentum to fling yourself forward. Just having your foot down kind of keeps that from happening. 3, 2, 1. All right. I think I messed that up and we missed our rest period. Let's try that again. All right. Go ahead and start with your chest press. Another thing with this, and I do it with push-ups too personally, I really have to actively think about squeezing my chest muscles to not use my biceps more than I should. All right, 8 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 10 seconds rest. You can think about how the first round went for you. Make it more intense if you need to. Lighten it up if you need to. And go. We're back to that Y. Don't forget to breathe. Thanks. All right, we're under 10 seconds. 2, 1. 10 seconds rest and switch. And again. So as you're in that plank, stay nice and tight through your core, through your glutes, all the way down. You're trying to make your body move as if you're wearing a board on the back, on your back, and you can't bend. Again, if you need to step forward, so that you can keep that intensity and keep your form, do so. Take your rest. Halfway through that set. All right, so we're back to the Ys. People might be saying, why did she put so many of these in here? Since you are working your shoulders, there can be a tendency to raise your shoulders and shrug. To try to resist that temptation. Five more seconds. Good. 10 seconds to switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest press. Another thing you can play with intensity is actually where your feet are positioned. So this round, I put my feet together, which makes it a little more balanced work, included with the press. Ten seconds left. 4, 3, 2. All right, gang. 10 seconds left. This will be the last round for this superset. All right. As you get really tired, really concentrate on keeping your form. Go back to those basics so that you maximize your gains. And that's it. 10 more seconds to switch to the chest press. And we'll move on. 1, in. Guys are doing great. Keep chasing that plank. Keeping that body in one line. And we're done. Nice. So we're going to take a little break. For the next set of exercises, you can have your straps at mid-length, which is about mid-thigh for the handle. Yeah. All right. So we are doing alternating. So it's a set of 3 different things. The squat to a back lunge to a squat to the other leg back lunge. Okay? Which sounds a lot more complicated than it is. But essentially you're holding your straps at about like you would row. You're just going to do a squat, raise up, do a back lunge, come up, do a back lunge, come up, and then go back to the squat. Okay? So squat, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge. If the lunges become too much, can you just squat? Yes, if the lunges become too much, can you just squat? Absolutely. There are a lot of things you can do though with that lunge. So you can start putting more emphasis, like holding onto the straps tighter to give yourself a little bit more assistance. You can be very careful about how deep you're going with that lunge. But you can also, if squats feel good, stick with the squats. Okay? So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is a power pull. So with the TRX straps, you can just drop one and yank on the other side. With those, you won't have to worry about that. But you're going to start with one arm in a row and one arm up towards the strap. You're going to drop back slowly, releasing the row. When you get to the bottom, you're going to twist your open hand, get a nice core stretch. When you return, and pull back up. That make sense? So we're doing a leg exercise and a core exercise in this set. The first round through on the power pull, we're going to stay with the right hand on the strap. The second time through, we'll do the left. Okay? Anybody needs a grip? All right. We'll have 10 to prepare again. 3, 2, 1. Now, on this squat, as opposed to the warm-up, we're going to try to get as deep as you can. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was my bad. Squat, lunge, lunge. There you go. You're going to try to get as deep as you can comfortably. If you're having knee issues or hip issues, do what works for your body. The other thing I try to think of, because I do have knee issues, and I have a hip problem, is keeping those hips forward, not twisting back. All right, rest. Get ready for that power pull. You can go ahead and start where you're going to end. Okay? So start in that row, drop back, turn, squeeze, return, and up. Drop back, turn, and up. And I find if I try to take my hand almost like I'm trying to reach my other, like beyond midway, all the way back, I get more of a core stretch. 3, 2, 1. Great. We're going to return to those squats. This one okay? Okay. Squat. Up. Bootstrap. Our lovely assistant. Squat. Lunge. Lunge. All right. You ready? I'll start that one over again. The rest of us will just have gotten a little bit of bonus. Squats. Oh, squats. Oh. So squat, lunge, lunge. If you notice when I'm lunging, I'm really trying to keep my hips facing forward so that I'm not putting a tendency on my knees to go inward. Three, 2, 1. Now we're going to do the left hand for the power pull. So you can start at the end. Again, drop back. Reach for the floor. Pull back up. Okay, about 10 seconds left on this one. 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. We're back to those squats and lunges again. 1, begin. Squat, lunge, lunge. As a really great instructor I know says, when you're doing that squat, you're squeezing everything. Like you're going to try to pick up something off the floor. A credit card. Just using the tension in your glutes. So you're really putting the emphasis on your legs, building that nice, strong foundation. All right. So we're back to the right hand for the power pull. Drop back. Reach. Raise and up. And try to really concentrate on those obliques. Particularly, I feel it more on my left side, which is the one that is twisting. 2, 1, rest. Whew. So our final set of 2 on this one. So one more set of squat lunges, one more power pull. Here we go. Squat, lunge. 10 seconds left. You almost got it. Nice. Okay, take a breath. We're going to do the carpals on the left. Start at the end. We'll be in position. This also gives you kind of a nice back stretch while you're at it. Got 10 seconds left. All right, that's it for that set. Take a second to straighten your straps out, get some water. You can actually leave your straps set at the length where they are now for the next 2 exercises as well. Yeah. Okay, well actually, yeah, we'll remember that. So, our next one is going to be bicep curls. So, what you're going to do, your body position, regardless of what angle you are to the anchor, you're trying to keep your shoulders and your arms in one line. Your hands are going to be facing up, your palms are up, and it's like you're pulling your pinkies to either side of your forehead. Okay, so you want to make sure you're not pulling down, you're pulling towards your forehead. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to all the people that aren't there? Or people that might be watching this later? So as you pull up for the bicep curl, make yourself let go. So that you can try and release some of that grip strength a little bit, okay? So at an angle, it's going to look basically like so. And again, with all of these exercises, you can intensify by bringing it down more. You can assist yourself by coming up a bit more if it's too intense, okay? Usually when you superset biceps, it's with triceps, right? So we're going to do some tricep. Oh, actually, let me show you something before we get started too. So with tricep extensions, you're going to be leaning out. And again, you want to start with that arm kind of straight out from your shoulders. You're going to be dropping down so that your thumbs are on either side of your hand. When it's put together and you're in that plank, you're putting your thumbs on either side and then pushing back up. And again, I let go. I tend to let go at the top and let my fingers take a break from the grip. Okay? If you have tennis elbow problems, with both of these exercises, you can take the triangle part, take your thumb around the lower triangle, squeeze it, and squeeze the handle so that for the tricep extension, all of a sudden you can do this in a hammer grip, which takes some of the stress off of your elbow. And if you turn that around and you do it from the bottom up, the bicep curl, so you wrap your fingers around instead. Yep. Here again, you can do a hammer grip. So you don't have to worry about your tennis elbow. Okay. Thank you. Okay? So that is our next set. You guys ready?
And we're facing away from our...
You are, for biceps, you're facing towards your anchor. For triceps, you're facing away from your anchor. Good question. And to prepare. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So really try to keep those arms straight so that you're not turning this into a row. Great exercise, but not what we're doing right now. You want to kind of try and keep those arms straight out from the sides. 10, 9, you got this. You'll also likely find you can't do quite as deep of an angle on these because the muscles just aren't full. I'm done with that. Take your break. All right. Okay. That's fine. Hold on just a second. Thank you, lovely assistant.
We're facing away this
Yeah. Yes. All right, tricep extension, facing away, getting your plank. Drop, you're bending at your elbows. So your thumbs come on either side of your head. And then pushing through your triceps. Pull yourself back up. All right, 4. Sorry, guys, I missed your break. Take 10 seconds. Whoop. Yeah. See what I mean? Yeah. You're trying to bring it right here. Yeah, that's better. Right at that elbow. And roll that up. You feel it more in here and less in the back? That's what you're aiming for anyway. All right. Go ahead and start for your biceps. All right. 5, 4, 3. Nice. Okay. 10 seconds to switch. You guys doing all right? All right. Yeah. Nice, Barb. Really trying to get those triceps going. 14 seconds. Finish at that angle, so I moved up a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right, here we go again. Biceps. Back at it. 13 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, there we go, 10 seconds. Back to the triceps. I think this is our third set of this. And begin. We just have a few more. One more tricep, one more bicep, and then the final tricep. Again, if you start burning out, take a step forward. Better to get your quality reps out of this to maximize your benefits than to stick it at an angle that you're trying to just muscle it out. All right, that's it. Yay! One more set of each. And we're on to the floor. All right. Biceps begin. For those on the video, I apologize that you are getting my backside for the tricep extensions, but alas, that is the way of it. So. Five seconds. 3, 2, nice. Good job. Remember this? Remember this? All right. So in this next one, go ahead. Oh, that's what I'm missing. My goodness. It's like, why is it still going? Because we had another tricep. All right, here we go. Thank you for catching my error. It's all a learning curve. It all is a learning curve, that is for sure. $15 seconds. You're done with it. 5, 4, 3, and that's it. Hey, now you can have some water. We are going to extend our straps down to, TRX calls it mid-calf, but the handle is actually at your knee. Oh, are you feeling Cineblacks? Well, I will take that as the hugest compliment. I will take that.
I love that feeling.
Now, we'll stay for this one. If you have a mat, you probably want to get a mat. We're going to be on the floor, and we're going to be switching back and forth to being on our bellies to being on our backs. So, if you would like a mat, now is a good time. Thank you. I've also changed up the timing on this particular round because, frankly, you're doing TRX. Your core is engaged the entire time you're doing it. We're going to be doing a static plank, but doing 40 seconds of that is a little much. So we're doing 30 seconds of plank and then 30 seconds of what's called a hamstring pull, or a hamstring curl. So with the hamstring curl, we will start on the floor. I like to get my finger in the little cradle of the straps, pull my knees in,
put my heels on the handles and then stretch them out. Okay? So for the hamstring curl, we're going to be raising our hips up into a bridge, and then you're going to try to keep your knees a little bit soft here. Don't lock them out. And then pull in and out. Really engage it. I mean, you can't help but engage your hamstrings doing this move. Okay? That's going to be one of them. The second one is we're going to flip over onto our sides. So fingers in the cradle. Again, you pull your knees in. Except this time you take your toes and put the bottom of your shoe on the handle. And then flip over so that you're on your belly. Now, there are really talented people that can just start from this position and put the cradles on. If you're one of those, more power to you. But I have to do the flippy do. And then for the plank, it's basically a standard plank. So you can raise up. If you can push your heels into the handles, it kind of intensifies it a little bit. And you're just going to hold. But if that's too much for your wrists, you can also do this on your elbows. No reason you can't do it either way. But this is going to be 30 seconds on, 15 off to give you time to flip in between the two. Okay?
So the first thing again, I'm just going to see how you put your feet.
Again, for the hamstring curls, you make a big V with the straps. Pull your knees in. Put your heels so that the heels are in the cradle and your toes are touching the handles.
And we're facing the side of our.
So in the hamstring, you're facing your anchor, and in the plank, technically you're facing away.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
It's not even short on it.
10 seconds to prepare. Are we in? Got it. All right, raise up. Pull those knees in and out. Again, remember, try not to lock your knees out so that you don't hurt your joints. If this is too intense, you can bring your hips down and still bring your knees in and out, and you will still get hamstring benefit from that. And that's it. 15 seconds to switch. So, cradles over your shoelaces. Flippy do. 3, 2, 1, and up. There you go. Okay. Now, as is typical of planks, you want to keep a nice tight core. You want to try not to drop your hips too low or keep them too high. Oops, stop. Everybody rest. And switch. All right, we're going to take a breather here.
You know, I'm not as flexible as you are.
All right, I'm going to switch this around. We'll do our 30 seconds when we're ready. I'm going to take this over by me. Everybody good? Ready? Begin. guys feeling those hamstrings?
Yepper.
I have a love-hate relationship with this move. It really does target those muscles. 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
You get your knees over them. There we go. Oh, I got it. All right. Oh yeah, I'm still trying to flippy do, so you got a second.
Over here, right? On the right side.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. There are a lot of variations you can do with this plank. If it gets too intense, you can bring your knees down and stay. You can actually forget the straps altogether and do a standard plank.
That was really far though.
All right, 5 more seconds. You got this. You got this. 3, 2, 1. All right, switch.
All right. I'm sorry, you're working hard.
Okay. I'm a little tired myself. Might have been what I did last night. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. You want to intensify it. You can take your hands so that they're straight up and an L, so that you're not using them to support your frame. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. Join in. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Nice, ladies. Good tight core. Nice angle. 10 seconds. Come on. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo.
Is there another round of it?
One more round.
I didn't say it out loud.
That was a swear bubble.
I'm mindful of my audience virtually.
Guys, if you have swear bubbles in the video too, I understand. It's okay. I know. 10 seconds. Yeah, these planks that are elevated are not easy. All right. Hold in. This is your last one, so give it everything you have. 10 seconds. That's it for that. One more plank, and you got this. There we go, lady. Oh, see, I need to make that person.
I know, I do.
Again, I'm multitasking. Okay. All right. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Whoops. Foot actually went totally through the cradle. Okay. 15 seconds left. You got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. It is 6:25, so we have a nice 5 minutes. And we can cool down. Get a nice stretch.
So dive through the water. You can raise your straps back up a little bit. So mid-length. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Woo. Alright. So, the first cool down that we're going to do, we're only going to do 5 of them. It's just a hip hinge. So, your straps are going to be, your hands are going to be over top of the cradles, or of the, excuse me, not the cradles, the handles. You're going to put a little bit of tension in there. And as you hip hinge forward, you're just moving at your waist, reaching forward to stretch those hamstrings that we just worked so hard.
And you're facing the anchor.
Facing the anchor, yep.
You're opposite.
Facing your anchor, not facing away. Yep, facing your anchor. There you go. Yep.
That's the stuff, right?
All right. Keep that same grip. And we're going to drop back this time. So instead of leaning forward into the hip hinge where we stretch our hamstrings, we're going to just drop back into a lower back stretch. You see what I'm doing here? So this will stretch your shoulders and your low back. And while you're doing that, I want you to take your left knee and bend it. Look under that left arm. So you're angling yourself to get a nice side stretch. Come back to the middle. Now bend your right knee and look over towards the right. All right, now you're going to turn around so you're facing away from your anchor point. And you're gonna walk forward with your arms up overhead so you get a nice chest stretch. You're not going super far, you're standing up nice and tall, not really leaning. You're just trying to stretch your chest out. And while you're doing that, you can take your arms into a big like semicircle. Yes, exactly. You stretch through your shoulders. You can bend it 90 like you did earlier. Get a nice stretch. If you're on the TV, oh, that's a little too far for you to see me. You can bend your arms forward. Bring them back to 90. Get a nice stretch in your shoulders and your chest, which we work pretty hard. All right. Now this next one, this one's a watcher. It's a little bit like patting your head and rubbing your belly. So you want to take your left hand, grab both of your cradles. You want to stand sideways towards your anchor so that the arm holding the straps comes in front of your body. Okay? Step back a little bit. So you've got some tension on the straps. Take your free arm, pull it up underneath that elbow. And then lean. You're going to twist and lean your body into the strap. Now, when you can deepen it, you can offset your legs so that your leg that's facing the anchor is forward, the back leg is behind. See what I'm doing there? Exactly like Barb has it. Then you're going to take this arm, your free arm, put it up towards the strap, and just arc it out away from the direction you're in. It's a great spinal stretch. Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
In the next stretch, we're just going to switch and do the same thing on the opposite side. So grab the cradles with your right arm, turn your body, your left leg is forward, right leg is behind. You're going to curve toward your shoulder, and pull in a little bit with that loose arm. Take your loose arm up towards the straps, arc back to get that T-spine stretch. And we are a little after 6:30. I think I'm going to say that is it. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thank you.